Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Kojimo here back with a coaching session. Today, we are going to work with a very high level player on Anubis. We're going to learn a lot of good micro things, little details that we can use to optimize our gameplay and make sure we can push higher and higher towards the coveted challenger ranks. So I'm really excited for all of you to see this. If you want to support me, hit that subscribe button. I'm doing my best to give you the best coaching out here, and I'd love if you support me. Regardless, go join my Discord community. I'd love to interact with you and be around like-minded people who just want to be better at the game. Let's go ahead and check out this Anubis coaching session right now. Oh yeah, I like that you're jumping. That's good. Good for entering. Going over here, awesome. Like it. Yeah. And that's just, that's what's gonna happen when unfortunately with the strat is we see like we don't really get many entries because like they're containing. They recognize, they're like, oh, I could fight this, but heck no, right? And because of the read that everyone's giving, this is just what's gonna happen when we don't have, util going into the round. So as far as like what you can do here, I mean, you're limited, honestly. Like there's not much that you can really improve on that first round.
Yeah, all I can really do is try to take space and maybe get a lucky shot. But...
Yeah. Yep. I mean, like I said, just good rotations, good read on what you guys were doing there as from the CTs.
They were all there.
Yep. Okay. Early flash play. And you see already, by the way, I want us to learn from our opponents too, is like, dude, they're already harassing us with an early flash play and they don't even run in here. They just get that flash and then they run out.
Right.
That before like I even see any, I don't know what position you're playing on CT side, what we're doing. That is how I want you to play the CT side.
Well, I have been trying to do that and see how he throws that lurk smoke. Sometimes I just throw that lurk smoke and I just leave it.
Yes, awesome. That's good stuff, man. I really like to see that next level way of thinking about things. Yeah, we're just kind of just leading out as much util as we can here because any util thrown is a win for us.
Right.
Yeah, that's you are trapped. You are caged. This coaching session is brought to you by Skins Monkey. They are the best CS2 trading site out there. Swap out the skins you do not like and upgrade them into higher quality new items. I have personally used Skins Monkey to build my inventory and love how many features the site has. The best thing is that you can gain your own crazy deposit bonus of 35% by using my code KOJOMO. They also have a freebie section where you can get free new skins by completing tasks, and you also get a $5 bonus by clicking my link in the description of the video. And we get our first gun around here. Had to get AK. Oh, be really cognizant, man. Be really careful. Like even if you have one of these front spawns, I want you just like, bro, pull your gun out and get ready. Pull your gun out and get ready. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like even if they flash, even if they're doing these type of things, we are already ready. We're here. We're getting ourselves prepared for whatever is going to be thrown at us. Just getting our feet set before anything happens. Yeah, and good. I was gonna say like slide out of here and get yourself into more of a better foothold. Just because I get really nervous for myself when I sit here too much, because even though I have a teammate mid, like a lot of times like it don't matter. Like if this person decides to peek, I don't want to be necessarily like here. If I'm up here, I kind of do want to be behind this pillar. But this is a really good position to get into, is up here, obviously. Just watch out for the nades behind the E-box smoke if you ever do get up there. Obviously something we have to worry about, but good positions. Also, you might have seen in some of my video maybe, but I love playing up here, by the way. Love this position. On top of these. Yeah, love that position.
You have to get boosted up there, don't you?
No, right? Dude, I'm so happy. Okay, you can jump on this ledge and jump up there.
Can you really?
Yes, bro. Yes. It blew my mind when someone told me that, but yes, you jump up there, jump up here and do this. And that's you also it is, bro, because also you can hold E-box from up here, by the way. If your teammates like are holding mid and stuff, you can crouch on the edge and hold E-box, and from their perspective, it is the weirdest, like you're literally peeking them from up here. It's so weird.
Right.
So also what I'll do is on T side, if I'm ever like rotating in, or CT side and there's enemies in E-box right here holding, I'll do that thing where you jumped over here, but instead I choose to jump on this side over here and peek them like that.
Now if I wanted to get off that, can I drop to that ledge and it'll be silent?
believe so. Yes, I believe so. Don't
Okay.
you'll have to try that out. We'll see in the server, but I believe so. Regardless too, what I do as well, man, is if I remember walking up here and I get pinned in this position because someone swung me or something, oh, no worries. I'll jump up here and swing them, and they're always so surprised, even really good players.
Right.
Not to mention the mid hold. The main point of it though is to hold mid with this. You'll get so many kills on people walking through mid here because they're like, what the
Right.
heck? Like,
Yeah, I never looked there.
yeah, exactly. It's such a good position, man. It's really good. You should definitely try that out. Because I was the same way, bro. I thought you had to get boosted or something, and then someone like jumped
Right.
up there, and I was like, no way. Use that flash. Good, good, good understanding.
It bounces and misses,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
But you know the bigger thing though is like cool. Use that flash to your thing. You destroyed Doppler's. Doppler's someone I know. Um, but even here, use that flash. But like this is where we need to just like naturally have this understanding. I get that you're trying to take space. I get that you're trying to do this. But two notes here. Why this guy still isn't ready? Like he's still mullied off, right? And I get there's lots of chaos. I get there's lots of confusion. He's not ready. Also, we have a crazy alert coming in. We still have 40 seconds in the round. We don't have to rush and do anything, right? So for those two reasons in this specific scenario, like throw that flash just to pressure them. Awesome, good. It just reiterates to this guy like, oh, dude, these guys might be trying to get in and do this.
Yeah, I
But
think right
don't.
there I just sort of got tunnel vision and I didn't even see
Right.
the lurk.
Right. Yeah. And that'll happen. And then we die and we're like, oh, dude, I didn't even realize. Right. And that's also where it is on our teammate or whoever is like lurking to make sure they're very clear with that.
Yeah, I don't think he calmed it.
Right. Yeah. So no, definitely can understand that. I think for the bigger thing to take away though is like we 100% should know, like just based on like how that fight went, how things are going, like, oh shoot, our other teammate didn't even like, get through there. Now,
Right.
if you're on full HP, like say you're on 100 health, I might be like, okay, maybe have some ego and fight this, cool, whatever. Still make sure you're close to the pillar. If the fight goes wrong, you can just slide back in. But like, sure.
Right.
But when we're on 1 HP, yeah, you're kind of just like, you're not tossing, right? Because like it's not like you're throwing or anything, but you really are just throwing away that whole advantage that you guys have.
Right. Okay.
Also, when I'm solo queued, I'm trying to when I can, if I recognize they are smoking mid, blowing it open for myself. That's a good way to set myself up. Not to mention if you have teammates that can work with you as well.
Yeah, I did that. I don't think I
Good.
just didn't have a nade this round.
No, yeah,
I
awesome.
typically
Yeah,
use my nade B main for the
right.
rush.
Yeah, and that's good. That's good, Nade. Good. Some good conditioning, making sure they can't sprint out on us. Because again, that reiterates to them, like, look, you guys aren't going to be able to push out here when you want. Like, you're going to have to really think about it. So that's good on the flip side to condition them in that way. Yeah. And you're doing it here. I love this. When we're in these, like, this sucks for us. It's a 2v something situation. Let's find a way to work together in these like 2vx. Like, how can we be tethered in some sort of way? I will give you the cheat code, and this definitely isn't the lobby where you're necessarily going to be able to IGL, just because like you've got some players that probably won't like that. But your solution, by the way, on Anubis in these 2vx situations, bro, middle is such a good like place to work, because a lot of times, especially in pugs, these players don't realize like they don't need to hold middle. They can rotate out and play here if they're trying to play smart and just play for info. But a lot of times you will find kills on people that are just like, for some reason, still trying to fight up here. Or sometimes people get greedy doing that kind of stuff. Also, the flip side, sometimes you catch a crazy timing where you work through middle on a 2vx and nobody's holding. And you're like,
I actually did that this game.
Yeah, awesome.
Walked
Sweet.
in, there was no one there.
Awesome, bro. Yeah, so like specifically map-based like stuff like Anubis, bro, middle is so abusable in these mid rounds. I mean, you did good to dink him, honestly. But yeah, we kind of just lose again. And this is not a comfortable place, obviously, to be in for Anubis T-side.
Right.
Gotta get AKA armor. I mean, honestly, I'm doing that in pugs too. Yeah, good. It's honestly very selfish from him though to ask for the boost when you have the AK. Like,
I think I said, let me
you said it.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, and bro, I mean, I'm not trying to tell you to make these guys like have to like sit there and respect you, but honestly, like there is no reason why the person with the AK shouldn't be up here, right?
Right.
So you're being a good teammate by doing that, but ultimately it just sucks because like I mean also you have the AK, you still have no kills in the game. I get that he has kills actually, so you could argue like, oh, he's feeling it, set him up.
Right.
Um but at that point, I mean, if you're gonna be that selfless, like throw your AK to him as well before the round even starts.
Right.
Also, just for team stuff too, because sometimes in team CS we'll be doing a boost or somebody wants boosted, and like the guy has like a the guy has like a Galil getting boosted, and the guy below him has like the AK or the op for I guess on my end, and it's like why? Like why would we not put the most powerful weapon up there?
Right.
But I get it. Like I'm just happy that it happened, honestly. And yeah, good, bro. Exactly what we were talking about. Like mid is the solution in these because they're actually making a decent play, like pushing through here, but you're just making an even better play going off that. And yes, sometimes you are gonna walk in here and there's gonna be an opper, there's gonna be someone holding, but this is a round winning play. And again, during this whole time, I am reiterating to my teammates, guys, I am flanking, right? And I'm just praying, and these two kind of are good enough to recognize that, so they're not gonna run in and die. But
I think
reiterating
they do
so
run in
much.
and die.
Oh no, give them too much credit. No, they're maybe. No, they waited. Okay. Also, do you let me talk about some theory with you? Let me talk about some theory. One, I'll preface this and say, good, you got the guaranteed kill. But a lot of people ask, when am I supposed to have trigger discipline, and when am I supposed to just get the kill? When we are in a man disadvantaged situation, so obviously that's us right now, 3 guys alive versus 4. Trigger discipline is always great because we're trying to find a way to pull our advantage. Like we need like something to flip the tables way more. But say you find yourself in this exact same situation and you guys are in like a 4v2 or something, right? 4 versus 2. What am I doing? 2 versus 4. Then bro, you don't need trigger discipline, right? Because 1 kill just guarantees the round even more, right?
Well, I think so. We didn't know that there were 3 there. We knew that there were 2 there. I saw 1, and I'm pretty sure I heard CT. So I get that. My
Right.
thought process is I get that kill, and we just flood the CT guy, and we have sight.
It's not bad. Like you're making the safe play, but ultimately like this would have been a situation, and, you know, and we can see in hindsight too, obviously, but like this would have been a situation where the trigger discipline makes sense. You keep going,
Right.
you get the info. Hey guys, 1 there, 1 CT. You know where both of them are. You're like, okay, I'm gonna come out here, and you're making your plan, and you're kill or doing something like that. You're making the safe play. You're making the consistent play. That's just like the option. Like when does it make sense to go for more, and when does it statistically not make sense to go for more?
Right.
No matter what situation you're in, you're playing Mirage, you're playing League Match, Pug, that numbers, that man advantage is when maybe you should bite off more and when you shouldn't. All right, we get bomb down here, we're feeling pressure. Maybe we know both are there. Nah, we don't know both are there. It's fine. Yeah, and here's the thing though, and again, this is something we're gonna learn through hindsight. Which in the moment, there's so much stress going on, there's so much chaos. We don't know where this rotate's gonna come in. We never will. But one thing like you can kind of be certain is like, one, there is a guy E-box. So no matter what, if I have to plant here, I am screwing myself. Like I am putting myself in a bad spot anyways. And it sucks. There's so much going on here. But your safe haven in these situations can always be to get bomb and try to maybe plant for what we just had.
That was one of my ideas, but I was worried that the flank was
Right.
there because I did clear mid, and I'm like maybe I got
Yeah.
timing. He just didn't see me, and he's coming from temple.
Well, even here, you're worried about B main. So it's like, well, I mean,
Right.
are you really in a better position anyways? Like, like again, it's so hard in these moments, and it's not like you necessarily made a bad play. I think that if we actually want to like break down maybe something that I guess in hindsight we can see, but also this is gonna happen a lot, is like you've got 15 seconds, bro. You're going here, you have a molly up, you know he's at least behind this molly, and we're going to fake the bomb, right? One, I don't care about this guy. This guy's actually playing this really smart where he's like, okay, he's tapping the bomb. I don't care, my teammate's coming in. But you tapping the bomb, all that does is buy time for this rotate to come in no matter where he is. He could be temple at this point. You plant the bomb, he walks out here and kills you anyways, right? So while you are trying to catch,
he threw that flash. If I just waited a little longer, I would have known they were both there. And
yeah, true. That's true. Yep. So I will say, like, in those moments where it's clear to everybody on the server, like, bomb is going down here because there's just no time, and like we know where each other are, at least you and this guy. Like the longer you do wait to get that bomb down, the lower your percentage to win that round will be. Yes,
So I
there
should have just stuck it.
you should. Yeah, honestly, you should just stick it
Okay,
because like I said, no matter where that guy's rotating in, you're giving him extra 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds
gotcha.
to get there and play with his teammate. Now there will be a time and place to tap it, right? And I totally get your idea beyond like, oh, tap and fight. But like it was just completely bad in this specific moment because like our molly was there. Yes, it's about to start running out, but like our molly was there. Um,
Right.
he's already cut off. Like get that bomb down and really pressure them. Pressure them. They feel no pressure in that situation because Frizzy's sitting there and just going like, all right, Doppler, are you rotating? Okay, bro, please hurry. Like, let's get ready to run in here. Yeah, great boost, man. Great boost. Are you the guy facilitating this or is he?
It was either me or him. I
Yeah,
think it was
dude.
me.
Well, regardless, man, I'm so happy that we did two of these. Like that is what you should be doing on Anubis.
I
100%.
tried to have him do it on CT side, but they didn't want to.
Ah, gotcha. That sucks. Also, by the way, I'm just gonna give you some advice here. Like, dude, you're in the spot, right? And it's like not bad to flash, but you're so much more panicked here to get out than you need to be. And not that you're like super panicked, super nervous, but like, bro, you're here. Yes, this does suck. One, you can get down here silently. I'm pretty sure. If not, whatever. Like, just drop down here. Just wait a second. Wait for spam or anything. Take your timing. Once they're done spamming, just walk away. Um,
Okay.
you don't have to like.
The smoke may have been fading.
Let's see. I guess. I mean,
I had a
not
couple
really.
seconds.
Yeah. I mean, regardless, like, nah. I mean, it really wasn't actually. You would have been fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, just like realizing like, okay, look, I don't want to be here. This isn't a good situation, but like, I can work with this. Also, in this moment, while I'm sitting here like jiggling, doing these things, you know what my eyeballs might be like looking at, and I might start like thinking about some things. I might be trying to be like, boys, I can throw a B fake and do this kind of thing. Or if we are just gonna hit B, I might just be like, guys, like let's like use as many smokes as we can here. Cause yeah, it looks like we are just gonna have to hit B. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like we made our play, I guess. Smoke comes in there. We almost like, I mean, that's just unfortunate, but I just feel like, we tried to like throw actually util when we were, should have just been exploding out, I guess. Like this smoke comes in and all we did was because we're like, we are mollying at that point and kind of waiting and doing that is we can see in hindsight, this guy does just like, he was sitting here holding E-Box, right? And then as soon as like, oh, smoke and molly, he comes out here and now there's a crossfire when there didn't even need to be. I guess he kind of just ran through a molly too. But it's like, I want you to use util, but there's got to be like, there's got to be some bite to it, some like explosion of like what's going on. Yeah, it's just so tough because I get it. Like, I'd rather you throw util and actually use it. But sometimes like we're so slow when we do it that it just sucks. Okay, we're rushing. Just realize anyone in mid can hear this. That's the bad thing about rushing A through water instead of rushing through rugs. Is also the last guys will be spotted if someone swings. Get mollied. CT molly sucks. And trade good. You did your part, man. I mean, a lot of these runs you're doing your part, honestly. Like, I mean, this is a lobby where some of the players should be performing. You're boosting them. You're running in for them. So like, you're playing your part very well, man. Honestly. I mean, even that round we almost won. You had the round winning play where we come through here. Maybe train that a little bit more. Okay, nice. Being aggressive. Yeah, man. And that aggression and confidence really got you that kill. That looked like very clean when we snapped to him.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I noticed that I used to do in these low levels is that aggression, which I've been trying to implement more in these higher
Yeah.
levels.
Yep. Because
And we sort of just
it's true. It's like you are facing against better players, but you're not going to actually be able to like beat them if you're technically playing safe and, you know,
Right.
in your head like making a smart play. But like I'll tell you, as the player who's been, I mean, I've been on both sides of that, obviously, but like as a player that is playing against someone like 2.5k elo, 2000 elo, whatever it is, I sit there and I love when they play smart. I love it, man. It makes me so happy because like, heck yeah, bro. It really, it's so hard for me to play when they are so confident in whatever they're doing. And I might think it's the dumbest play ever. I might think like the timing is so bad, but they never had a second thought in their head and they destroy me. And then I sit there and cry like, that's not a good play. Why is he doing that?
Yeah.
But
It
that's what you got
works
to do. Yeah,
because you're not expecting it.
exactly. So it's actually a really good play. Yeah. So man, especially bro, I'm telling you, it's a cheat code to play streamers because even people who are good at that, there's something about when you're streaming to people and have the audience and that kind of thing that you will cope so much. So I'm telling you, if you're playing streamers, that kind of thing, make aggressive plays no matter what you're doing. It will make them so
Right.
angry because they start to get embarrassed. And I'm telling you from someone who does stream, but also someone who plays against streamers a ton. That's the cheat code, man. That's the cheat code. So I mean, just regardless, it's gonna set yourself up. You know, forget your opponents. Like you should just be making your plays and being real confident with them. Easier said than done. There we go. Maybe we can make it a little better. I say
Do I aim a little higher?
let me see. I think you're not crouching too, which the crouch really helps.
Oh,
If
do I have to crouch?
you don't have to, but like you can always adjust it. Like it's totally adjustable, but the crouch will make it better. And why I like that as well is because when you're crouching, you're throwing it from a lower point, so there's less like there's less likelihood that they're actually gonna see it. When you throw it from a higher
If I
angle,
crouch,
what's up?
wouldn't it wouldn't they're wouldn't it hit the ground faster and
Well,
then there'd be more time for them to react?
well, no. So you're gonna adjust it. So you're gonna crouch and then aim a little higher than usual. I get what you're saying. I guess.
Mhm.
But no, you're gonna crouch here, aim high, and also one tip I have is sometimes I'll press S. I'll press S as I'm throwing it because it gives
Okay.
like I don't even know how to describe it, but it gives like a good arc to it. It gives like a
I,
good feeling.
I know what you mean. I used to do that. I used to just hold double click and
Yeah.
hold S and then throw it.
Yeah, because you're just not holding left click enough here. And your angle's not
Oh,
high
really?
enough. Yeah, your angle's not high enough. Which I think crouching helps with that, regardless of like if they're gonna spot it or what's gonna happen. Like the crouching helps get that angle that we're looking for.
Right.
Or who knows? Maybe that's just how I like to throw it. Okay, we're smoking off camera.
I think we just fall off mid here.
Gotcha. Yeah, and bro, these rounds are so uncomfortable as it like a T side, like, cause like we're just walking everywhere. You know what I mean? Like we're just like
Right.
walking back and forth, like waiting. Is someone gonna be here? Doing our thing. And that's why, like, bro, like on CD side, again, we can learn through ourselves. Like on CD side, like if we ever spot or like that guy swings out and dies and sees like two guys alive, that's two guys on your team out of three at least. Bro, if I'm an extremity player, I'm honestly doing exactly what they're kind of doing, but everywhere. Like if I can get space and see what's up, I'm trying to search for it. Even though we have the
I
advantage, you know,
a
it's
couple
good.
games before this, I had this exact
Mm-hmm.
situation. It was a 4v4. I was playing B, and we spotted three people mid. So I
Yep.
pushed B.
Yep.
I died, and my
Uh,
teammate, who was like a rank 500
yeah.
challenger, said I shouldn't have done that, and I said absolutely not. I should have done that.
Yeah, exactly. Like you got to play off the info, and you know, CS is a percentages game. If the
And I
player
just
making,
lost it.
yeah, if the player making is like a 90% play, you know, and we'll never know the exact odds, obviously. But like if it's like a very high percentage, and the 10% happens to us, we can't, and like which a lot of players will, we can't sit there and be like, oh, dude, that was a bad play
Right.
because I died. But what is bad is that plant spot. What the heck?
Yeah, I looked and I'm like, why
Yeah,
is he
what the
playing for
heck?
E-box? So I had to
Oh,
swing it.
dude, yeah. Flash, yes, good. That's exactly how you should use that flash in that moment. The only thing that makes me uncomfortable is because like, and you know, this is a sneaky position to be in, but because like we recognize, okay, threat is E-box and threat is B main, we put ourselves here and it just sucks because like it is in between both of them, right? And I get that you're covered here, but like it makes me so nervous. And it looks like you go huge. Oh yeah, look at us. We end up dying, but like, look at us, man. Yeah. I like this. I mean, honestly. It feels bad, but I like that. That probably got the juices flowing too, man.
Yeah, it feels like if I didn't whiff that second kill, I could have
Yeah.
easily won that third
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, you wouldn't have had to switch your Glock and you would have had
Right.
5, 6 bullets left to easily kill that guy. Yep. I mean, honestly though, like I said, for the situation you're in though, man, like that was a really like encouraging to see how you battled out of that.
Right.
All we can really ask. Those heroics, man. You've had a few rounds where like you put in so much heavy lifting. Yeah, I was about to say, not that like you shouldn't come back here and help, but yeah, definitely like once things are, be really careful because good players like honestly should the good mid players when they realize like, oh shoot, like the B guys are getting shot from like other guys, like they're gonna get curious. They're really gonna get
Right.
curious and they're serious. So good recognition. Just be aware. Be aware of that and we're good. Also here, by the way, like it sucks because like I don't know how much teamwork's. I mean, there's some good teamwork. If you want like the best strat, honestly, at this point, you shouldn't really be walking. Even if maybe this guy's calming to do that and stuff. What you should just be doing is running ahead of this guy to be like a probe. So you're probing in front of him because it's a 4v1 or even before that, like a 4v2. And because I mean, bro, he's not trading you, by the way. He's on 1 HP. Like 1 HP has bomb. We don't even want him fighting anyways. So you run in here, say the guy was here, you die. Oh, okay, easy. We drop through here, go plant the bomb, win the round, right?
So,
Utilizing
well, what if
probes.
I run through
Yeah.
and there was another B main flank and he dies?
I mean, that's fair. I mean, that is fair, but also in the round that doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense because like boom, we're fighting, we're killing. He comes through here, he's holding,
True.
right? Like if there's a B main flank at this point, one, yes, that crazy timing can exist. But I mean, honestly, at that point, you just play the 3v1 and get bomb and try to win.
Or he could have gone through E-box, I suppose.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's actually true. He could have gone 3 bucks, and actually, that's something
But mm, I don't know, it's hard.
well, okay, regardless, like maybe it's not something you can really do in pugs as much, but in Team CS, yes, bro. Like you 100% should. Say you're playing Inferno, right? And you're in a 3v1 or a 4v1 on Inferno. That probing and like going in towards banana a little bit to see what's up, walking
Right.
in towards A, seeing what's up, and as soon as we get die or we know where that guy is, oh, easiest round of our life. Play the 3v1 or play the 2v1 where he's on the other side of the map and we win. And obviously in a 3v1, we got to be a little more careful because we don't want to just completely toss it and get into a 2v1. That's more of a cautious probe,
Right.
but it's something like I see not like everybody utilizing a ton is that probing because bro, you can just win so many rounds. And as a CT, it's so frustrating because yes, one guy does run into your area, one guy runs into you, and usually it's better when you're on site, by the way, anyways. But like one guy does run into B, you kill him and it's like, oh well, the round's still over. They won the round off of information now. I mean, honestly though, it is something I do in pugs when I'm queued with my boys. When I have like our trio queue going on Anubis, especially, we'll do that all the time.
Okay.
And also, what it's really good too. Sorry, like last point on that is, you're right. Like in this situation, it's a little rough, anyways. But like, say you're the guy on 1 HP, right? You're the guy on 1 HP. You don't
Right.
have bomb. Give all your nades to your teammate and run in and do that. You're pretty much useless, anyways. As far as like your
Right.
health, we're not trying to fight. So you might as well just win that info. That's honestly when the probe is the best to be like 100% with you. Low HP, 3v1. Go serve your purpose.
I just missed the kill here, honestly.
No, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's true. We should definitely just pick that up, to be
Yeah,
honest.
he rocked right into my crosshair.
Right,
I think I
yeah.
just probably missed the counter strafe or something and
Yeah.
missed the shot.
Well, a lot of it too, like on the macro, is because we were like having to kind of worry about both. And yes, you were ready for this, but we're kind of rocking back and forth. And not that like you didn't have to, but it does just like put us in not the most comfy situation. It's not like you're getting pressured or you're like having to fight.
Right.
But even here, I mean, you kind of are because you're being safe and you're like flashing over here, boom, doing this. So like we're kind of fighting battles that aren't there. Not that you shouldn't.
I think that I can't recall, but I think my teammate just died and he called maybe one was pushing.
Oh, gotcha. Let's see. Gotcha. Yeah, because that's fair. That's honestly fair. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Is it this round? Yeah, it's this round, I think.
No, it's
No,
I don't
I'm
die this round.
trolling. Yeah, I'm
It's the
trolling.
next one. Yep.
Yeah, he's holding B main. You're right. He goes and peeks and dies. Yeah, so he gets opt, and so you're like fighting here, and then you're like, oh, my teammate on B died. Let's flash over here, be safe, do our thing. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, and you were just trying to slide into your position, so definitely just a kill we should pick up. Okay, nade be made. See if any pushes are coming in. Scam a little bit. Throw our molly. Okay, but what's the point of that molly, by the way? Because we're still fighting the smoke, right? So like,
Right.
even if they do get mollied off, like it's just like
And I think I
chilling
even
there.
miss it because of the smoke.
Right? Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Yep. Because like, oh, by the way, so I might have given you this advice before, but you know what I'm doing as a CT? Say this molly does land, is dude, after that molly's gone and I notice nobody's really taking the space, I'm going right back to that position.
Yep.
I do that
Yep.
in A main if I'm ever playing A main, and a lot of people will molly this before while the smoke's up. Okay, cool. I'm literally going to your spot. Same thing, pillar here. If I can jiggle this out, oh, nobody's spotting me.
Right.
Okay,
And,
dude,
and that's usually a good habit that I have. If I have
awesome.
throw a molly and
Mm-hmm.
it dissipates for about
Yeah,
5-ish seconds, I will always clear it.
good, good. Yep, that's good. Yep. And so I just want you to abuse that as much as you can on CT side, because it honestly has been something that helps me a lot, even in Team CS when teams are like running through like, oh, you're throwing this molly, you're throwing this. Team CS, you can actually exploit that a ton because people trust what's going on.
Right.
Yeah, and actually, bro, this is what I mean though. This actually is bad because like you see that's honestly very similar to what happened last round, right?
Yep.
But this time we actually just completely missed the timing. So maybe I don't know. That's twice in one game we kind of been punished by maybe not the best area to float around. Maybe just
Right.
choose your battle. Choose something. If we're gonna come in here, we're kind of more committed. We're holding. When we come out here, we're only focused on.
Right.
So we walk back out here. I don't know. There's gonna be a million different timings you gotta worry about stuff going on, but not the most comfy where we're playing. Okay. I like that you get info off of like not hearing anything really rushing. This is a very good confident play. Really good confident play. Love this. This guy's AFK. He holding. The heck, like that is so useless.
Yeah,
But
I don't know what he was doing.
yeah, that's great info though, because yeah, like our teammates are like, oh, here, May, you just got that kill. Yeah, that's good. That's so funny. Like bro, if I was the tease, I'd be so sad. Good find though, really good. And you're playing with a teammate here, awesome. 2v1, and we're together. Love that. Oh, and he actually does. He's like, mid's my solution. Mid's the solution here. Yeah, look at you. Look at you, man. Hi. That actually makes me like happy to see the composure. Like, you guys really simplified things. If they go B, you just retake together. It sucks. We don't want them to go B, but like they go B, we just retake. That's nice. Some good team CS right there. Okay. My question to you is was this where you wanted to go at the beginning of the round? Did we have an idea?
That's a good question. I don't recall that specific round why I went there.
Right. I just bring that up because like to me, you have an MP9 and it's kind of a shame if like if that was our idea to go here, but it's also like, if we don't know really what we're doing, it kind of
I
sucks
think I
too.
was sort of playing it safe for the rush.
Gotcha. Okay. I'd say like if that's the case too, maybe someone's got to get towards E-box, play there so you can hear them rushing. You can be here to react. Or
I
if you're
think
gonna
we
be a
did,
side player,
or at least right now, I think we did hear them.
yeah, I'd say like use either site player because you have an MP9, or go E-box, do that kind of thing. Or I
Right.
guess maybe nah, I think you'll just get deeped here, honestly. Um, but with the MP9, I think those are your strengths. Going E-box, or if you are containing for that, having maybe some util out or just your gun and sitting
Right.
backside. Good solutions. Yeah, because like even here, like this makes me really uncomfortable. Yeah, yeah.
and I expect my teammate to die here, so I throw that molly.
Yeah.
But luckily, it gets extinguished.
Yeah. What the? Okay, wait. Sorry. I have to. I just have to. I have to watch. Sorry. Like, I have to
Yeah,
see
I have
just.
no idea how he lived through this.
Oh my. Okay. Good composure from you, though. Good composure after everything happens. Nice. That's clean. Dude, the fact that that was a clean round, 5 people alive is
Right.
that's so funny. But yeah, embrace that chaos and thrive in it. Embrace that chaos, your thing. One small note I have for you is the best you can isolate, because when we were taking this fight, we did like eventually put ourselves out here so that if somebody did scale through here, we're dead meat. Like we're so dead. And in the moment, so unbelievably hard. This is a hard like thing to get yourself like really trained to do.
Right.
But it's like I'm fighting this guy, this pillar's here. I'm nudging myself closer and closer to this as I'm focused
Okay.
on this. Like my main focus is this. My secondary focus is using my movement keys to nudge myself close.
Okay.
Um yeah, I mean overall, like I said, really good to thrive in that chaos, man. Super good. Yeah. Yep. Just be a killer, man. Be a killer. We don't know where these people are gonna be. We don't know if anyone's
Yep.
here. Be a
And that
killer.
time I just sort of half-ass cleared it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I
Then
got punished.
it sucks because that was the one time he's there. Also, I think this might be a tell from now on. I think, especially if they have a longer gun, obviously. I don't know. Yeah, maybe this is something we could look for. I've never even seen this actually.
Oh wow.
So I don't know.
You're
Maybe
right.
see if that
Yeah,
is
if I go against that back wall, I don't think he sees me, and I can see his
yeah,
shadow.
yeah. So hey, maybe it's something we both learned right here. Okay. Flash peek, do our thing. I don't know. You're kind of just making me like it's like and maybe it's because like the lobby, but like outside of maybe that first peak, nothing here looks confident. Nothing looks
Mm-hmm.
like we're actually like a killer ready to like visualize
Right.
and do this. Like we're just like peaking. Cool. That's like that's okay. That's good. But then we're up here and then we like jump up here. You know what I mean? Like it's just really uncomfy. And I think that leads into your fight.
Right.
Like this is not a comfy fight at all. Versus I don't know how Frizzy is playing this, but yeah, I mean he looks like locked in. He looks like okay, if someone's
Right.
peeking me box, I'm gonna kill him. And again, like I'll say it time and time, easier said than done, man. Easier said than done. Of course, like we can identify we're uncomfy, but how do we actually fix that? Is simplify the game and just remember to yourself, what am I fighting? Okay, I recognize someone peeks me there. Gear up for that fight. Gear up, visualize, and like if you're gonna swing it with your life, man. If you're gonna jiggle it with your life. Get yourself
Right.
so unbelievably ready for that fight, you know, less walking keys, that kind of stuff. Eventually you did swing, so that's good, but that confidence, man, that confidence is hard to hard to develop, I guess, hard to introduce. Oh wow, nice. Laser beamed him. And what'd you do good
Like
here?
that confidence right there,
Yeah,
where I expect
yeah.
him to be flashed.
Yeah, bro. Like look at your crosshair placement when you come and kill this guy. Boom, you're locking into him, and then you're already moving. You didn't sit there and think like, okay, I kill this guy. What do I need to do now? You're
Right.
already here. You're already going around the site here. Again, this guy is so worried about this. Of course, he's eventually gonna realize you could be here, but keep getting active, doing your thing. I'd rather you die doing too much than die doing too little. But yeah, man, awesome. And yeah, you should get an assist on that kill too. By the way, like you bait that guy into trying to fight, and your teammate picks up with the op. Yeah. Like, man, it's just the meta with riflers, especially. It's just, I mean, with everyone on the macro, but riflers in the micro is just move, 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 move. And then uppers, it's macro, where it's like take a shot, run somewhere else, take a shot, run somewhere else. Okay, good. We're just mollying. Yeah. Also, like you said, like if you have players that will listen to you, if they're throwing the smoke every round, yeah, a boost up here with your opper or even just a rifler, huge.
May have done that this round, but I don't think so.
Gotcha. Well, also keep in mind, like never do it mid round. By the way, like if this comes in and you haven't had vision, why? Because they could already cross here,
Yeah, and
and
they'll
then they
see me
come
jump
back
over
and they're
there.
like, "What the?" Yeah. So only do it. Yeah, only do it when you can like beat it, or like nobody's been through.
Right.
Also, if you're confident, like if you're super confident, some things I like to do with the lurk smoke is I'll spam it a little bit if I'm here. Spam, spam, spam. Reload and this. I'll reload over here and then reposition, so they think I'm pizza. Um, Also blowing it open in the middle of it can be decent ish.
Right.
And then also this smoke's here, by the way. Just throw your own smoke. Like wait for the smoke to be up like 5 seconds and then use your own smoke. Because again, why do we not want a smoke be made? Because we don't know if they could cross. But if they've already like done that by using their own smoke, you can now smoke and it's okay.
Right.
But make sure you win the util battle. Like make sure your smoke is like 5 seconds after theirs. Or 3 seconds or at least. Oh, and this is a great like micro thing you could get into the habit of doing, bro. You come through here, you nade. Maybe I'm not telling you to waste your util, but maybe you even dump like a flash or something. You spam, but as you're doing that, you're actually working your way here. You could walk and then come down here and explode and go with your teammates, right? You didn't make a
Right.
bad play here. I'm just giving you ideas of how to be like so unbelievably hyperactive, how to just psychologically confuse your opponents constantly is by with that like fake info, fake info, fake info all the time. Because like I mean not that like what you're doing is necessarily bad, but it's like you're never gonna surprise this guy, and you're sitting here wondering like, is anyone here? Is anyone clearing? But this
Right.
guy's like, oh, nade, okay, a little bit of spam, okay, this guy's here. This is still not the most comfy fight, but I'm ready for it at least. Oh yeah, this is what you're asking for, and he's like, no, I'm opping here. I'm doing this. Yeah, yeah, good. What the? Okay, that's not on you at all, man.
Yeah.
That's not on you.
He apologized for that in game.
As he should. But yeah, nice. It's all unlucky we get spammed as we're leaving, but at least we have our life. Like,
Right.
you know, at least we have our life in that moment. Yeah, yeah. I guess he just ran through. I mean, he put himself in such. I don't know what he's doing, but it's fine. People make mistakes. Yeah, that's so sad though. Good opening from you, bro. Honestly, good opening. We somehow pulled that out though. What the heck? Take it.
Yeah. Team did the work.
We'll take it. Yeah, we're back. We're in this game, man. Yeah. So even if this was a 1v1 fight, man, you have the advantage here. You really do. You have the advantage on this first fight.
Do I just tuck here after that first contact?
You don't go right.
And
So go here. You're taking this fight. This is where one, we got to naturally like realize a few things. This Molly's still here. It's about to fade, but like no one's swinging as
right.
close. Everyone's swinging as deep. So you're good to start get out, honestly. Get out of here.
Okay.
And we can see in hindsight you could, but most of the time, man, if they're going to like go and swing you here, they are just ready for you to be in this position, right? So if we sit there, yes, we have an advantage, but the more we just wait, bro, yeah. So go all the way, just keep going here and get out.
Now this might be a really ballsy play,
Right.
but could I tuck right, throw a smoke, and go into that smoke and
Yes.
have them run past me?
Yep, you could go to the right here and play it that way. Definitely, yeah. Use your smoke, or if they're gonna molly you 100% if they have one. Um,
Right.
but yeah, that's fair. That's a good play too. It's going right. So either make up your mind, but whatever you do, yeah, you can't be in the middle. Um, even if you would get 2 kills here, bro, I'd tell you the same thing. Like it's just it's not a good percentage for us. Initial
Right.
fight, great, man. You know that, like I said, that was your fight. It just sucks that they did like either intentionally or unintentionally jiggle very well too. They kind of like stopped all of a sudden, and it ruined our play that we had. One thing that I
Right.
do that gets me locked in too, and just gives me a slight advantage in that specific fight. If you see me play pizza with a rifle, I'm almost always on top of this, and I'm like on top of it on an off angle over here, so that it's just another weird like fight for them
Mm-hmm.
because I'm elevated, like I'm up there. It just throws them off.
Yeah, I have played against that angle, and it is a weird
Yep.
fight.
And it's practically exactly what you're doing. So like definitely something you already can do. Maybe just try it out a little bit. That smoke, by the way, it sucks, but yeah, like I would honestly be using it aggressively. Like
Right.
as soon as the smoke comes in, bro, like make your play. I love getting aggressive with that. And that molly actually was good. It would have actually curbed a lot of the aggression I was trying to do. But yeah, you're kind of just waiting, like you're playing behind everything here. Honestly, I
Well,
would
I didn't have a teammate there. I
right,
was
right.
alone.
That's fair. That's actually fair. That's actually fair. You do yeah, you don't want to just like run in and die. That's honestly fair. You're probably a better man than me because I probably would have got aggro and maybe get a kill, but probably die. Um,
I would have 100% done that in lower lobbies.
yeah, 100%. What I am gonna say though, and you do recognize this, is like if you do make the decision, you're making that decision. I respect that, but there's no reason to play here. 100%, just play back here then,
Yeah.
and
Especially
do the same
as
thing.
that smoke's fading.
Yeah. Now, while the smoke's up, a play that I actually think is good that you should do is actually sit here and jiggle this. And if they go through
Okay.
the smoke or something, just adjust and like spray them down. But sit here because this info could mean everything. Good tease. I mean, and this would be crazy because they actually smoke temple, but people do crazy stuff. I've seen where they walk through temple and then my teammates are raging at me and I'm like, oh, I was playing retake. I'm sorry I didn't call them that they could walk through temple, right? Like,
I did comment. I did
good,
comment.
good,
Yes.
awesome. Yep. Yeah, but we're doing too much drifting. Like because
Right.
like we're not very like we're playing safe, we're not playing like dumb, we're not playing dangerous, but like because we're just holding our walk button and moving back and forth, any fight that comes to us is just like, man, we're just naturally like I feel like on the back foot because it's not like we're
Right.
shifting to be sneaky. It's not like we're like, oh dude, like we're in a good position. So I want you just to get in your spot, hold, do your thing, and when it's time to go, sure, we can walk, but like it is freaking time to go. Like we're
And
so
I may
ready.
have had Util there.
You had a molly and a flash, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, you had a molly and a
Yeah, I did.
flash. So you could have used that
So
for,
I could have mollied the plant.
yeah,
I could have flashed.
100%. Yep. That's true. Yeah,
I just
yeah.
sort of get this tunnel vision and I forget about
Yeah.
the Util that I have.
Dude, yeah. Also, because like I don't even like how you're holding this because when we're jiggling and then crouching, we're literally on the wall. If someone does peek here, man,
Right.
it is like so bad for us. So one, I would just recommend unless you have like an op in your post, like just come out here and do the same thing and kind of just jiggle out here.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, as far as passive, like that's pretty much the only. Yeah, because like yeah, your timing's completely gone. Yeah. Yep. And it's hard. You're solo B guy. Like it's not an easy spot to be in at all, man. Okay. This is not comfy at all. Because like
Nope.
in comparison to their CT side, at least this game, and I'm glad that you do this like in other games and stuff. But outside of those first rounds, we haven't done the thing where we're just flash peeking real quick and getting out, right? We have aggress, which is great. We have aggress and shown them that we're gonna fight this. But especially with your teammates or people you queue with and stuff, I want you to get good at doing just that one little flash play for info. What do we see? Do we see four guys out there? Do we see zero? Do we see bomb? Like flash peek, flash peek, flash peek.
Right.
Yeah, we're kind of just like there's nothing we can really do at this point. Good decision though to come around here. Really good decision. That guy's ready for it. Doppler, you're crazy, man. Good flash. Go in front of it. Catch him. Yeah. But see, actually, like, and this is exactly kind of how you were fighting. Look at how ready you were to fight this guy. Unfortunately for us, this guy is a hero and comes in and saves him. But like, you're taking this fight, and this was actually your advantage here. You're fighting him. You're tagging him down. Okay, he brings it back, but he's in the same exact plane that he was before. And our crosshair's a little.
Hmm.
I guess we were peeking with it, but like, it makes it so you can line up that fight really easy on him because he didn't really adjust. He didn't like come over here or like dip and be like, I don't need it. Um, right there. I mean, you would have killed him if Frizzy didn't shoot you from behind. But yeah.